9:38 p.m. Arrival in Manila. Let the COVID-19 quarantine game begin. Upon landing and before disembarkation, we were given these two forms to fill up. They had plenty of time in the plane to give us this, but why now? Bale, konti lang ang footage ko of my arrival in NAIA. Mostly because parang yung brain ko worry by traveling sa mga African countries wherein minsan bawal talaga or very strict sila when it comes to taking videos. So, yon, if meron mga authorities, hindi talaga ako masyadong nagvi-video just to be on the safe side. At parang minsan nadadala ko siya sa Pilipinas and forgetting that Philippines is not that strict. And in the Philippines, you could take video of anything and everything, and you could even take videos and photos of public buildings and no one would care. You could even take a photo of the police. They don't care. So, yon, sometimes I forget about that. But, upon arrival sa NAIA, your first stop would be the Bureau of Quarantine. So, I think these are nurses at saka yung head nila is a doctor. And they're going to go through all your papers. So, if you have the international vaccination card or your vaccination card, it should have a QR code. Bale, for me, I showed them this, diba? QR code, hello. And then, sabi nila, one requirement was having the yellow card, yellow vaccination card. So, I got my Philippine vaccination card filled out by my info by the South Sudanese government. And then I also have a UNDP, a vaccination record by the UN, wherein my email siya and then you could scan the code. But sad to say, all of these codes were useless. Walang gamit. Why? When you scan the code, it just leads you to, for example, the Ministry of South Sudan, Ministry of Health ng South Sudan. It just leads you to their website, but it says nothing about your vaccination status. It doesn't also say, it doesn't indicate your name, no, nothing about yourself, what vaccination you took, and on what dates. Same with the UNDP QR. It all only listed the, like it's a PDF. I forgot kung anong laman ng PDF, hindi ko binasa. So, yeah, when I arrived and was going through all these processes, medyo I was feeling low already. And then, another was, sabi nila, South Sudan is not part of the green countries. Sudan lang, but not South Sudan. So, yun, they gave me a 7-day quarantine. And non-negotiable yun. I even went to the, sa DOT, kasi, non-OFW yung status ko. Pumunta ako ng DOT and there was one guy coming from Tacloban, Waray-Waray, who was leading the team, and he was like, no, South Sudan is under Sudan, sabi, and then let's go to BOQ, we could try to negotiate for you. Pero it didn't work kasi when they googled South Sudan, it's a separate country. So yeah, I was up here high spirits when I landed. I thought first I was going to be under a green country kasi minsan kinukonsider nila ang South Sudan as Sudan, but no. And then sabi ko, I'm fully vaccinated, so I could just probably get 5 days. No, the QR codes don't work. I don't know kung ang alternative is getting vaccinated again here in the Philippines, so I could just have the Philippine vaccination records. Then, lastly, yon, 7 days. I'm doing 7 days here. Tapos, since hindi naman ako fully vaccinated kasi yung QR code is useless, I'm gonna do an additional quarantine when I get home to Tacloban. So, how very frustrating. How very frustrating. So, yon, that's what your experience is going to be when you arrive in NAIA Airport. Now, if you arrive and you don't have any hotel, fret not kasi when you go to DOT, they have a list of hotels. Bibigyan ka nila ng list and it even says there which hotels are providing full board. So yon, and they have the rates. I'm going to post the pictures for the Pasay area here kasi Pasay lang yung pinicturean ko dahil I'm papunta ako ng Tacloban. So I chose hotels na malapit lang sa airport. Now, taxi from here from the airport to your hotel, sasabihin nila you go and get a yellow taxi. I paid 550 pesos guys for my ride. It was such a short trip pero 550. If I took the bus, it would have been from Tacloban and I would have reached Ormoc already, like a 3-hour ride. So very expensive for me, Yon. So that's it guys. Any questions regarding quarantine or my experience, just feel free to drop your questions down below, and I really try my best to answer all messages via YouTube. Some have even found my Facebook and my personal email. I don't know why, but I guess it's there somewhere out in the World Wide Web. So yun, I always try my best to answer you guys. And thank you for subscribing and liking my videos and just the general support. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I can't think.